First of all, I would like to know a little bit more about your background as a musician. I've read that you have played piano since you were 3 years old, but you also play guitar, bass, drums, and whatnot. That's quite impressive. But when and how did you decide you wanted to be a musician?
Ooh, well, this is good questions. Yeah, I play since I was 3 years old, so just a little child. Back then, it was just for fun. It was not, of course, something to be professional or anything like this. I think I will. It was when I was 14 or 15 that that I discovered that it could be a profession. So I started to play everywhere in my city and with bands and alone for like just parties and everything I could just go there and play and sing. So I didn't started to sing at first. It was just for fun, but then I just tried to get some lessons just to see if I could play and sing together, and it worked. And Singing became my first role actually in all the main stuff that I did since then. Of course, in uh, my band here, Italian band, that is Synesthesia, or Synesthesia if you want to do it in English, but we are Italian, so it's Synesthesia. I played mainly keyboards and composed the songs. So because I really enjoy just to let's sing the singer, and but otherwise I always sang with bands and with projects and with PFM, of course. Yeah, I was the singer and a little bit of a keyboard player, a little bit of guitar player, a little bit of percussions, and anything else.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a tough road to get where you are now.
Yeah. There is a lot of work behind that. A lot of musical work, and of course personal work, because it's not easy to survive in this world, in the music world. It's really tough, and there's a lot of competitions, of course, and there's a lot of talent. So yeah, it's difficult. It's a tough road.
But you don't have any regrets at all pursuing this career.
No.
That's a good thing.
No. No.
Luckily, but it could be otherwise. You never
Oh
know.
yeah. Yeah. Of course, I know a lot of people that just regret. Yeah, to do this, and maybe they want like a regular job and just be paid monthly with with that. Yeah.
But this is your main career, right? Because some other artists, especially in the prog rock scene, work day jobs to sustain them. But
well, I have also another job that it's I do. Well, I'm also a recording engineer, and I did a lot of live stuff, front of house engineer. I did that with the band called Rhapsody of Fire. Do you know the metal band?
Sounds familiar, yeah.
All right, it's a quite famous power metal band that originally it's the guy behind the band. It's from Trieste, from my city, and now, actually now the guitar player, the bass player, and the drummer from Synesthesia are playing with Rhapsody of Fire, but in different timing. But now they are all three of my best friends. They are playing with them, and yeah, they are touring a lot. And I produced one of their records, and because I had a recording studio, my recording studio here in my town, and yeah, and did a lot of live stuff. Beside that, I do actually a kind of weird job. I do for, it's almost 10 years, 11 years that I do this. I do music playlists for fashion brands.
Okay.
Yeah, for a lot of fashion brands. So it's a sort of day job, but it's not a day job because I do it in like during all day and whenever I can do it. And but it's related to music, so I'm really lucky to I can live with music, sort of. So I do that, and I can do it on tour. I can do it wherever I am. So, but also to do that, it's hard work. It's not so easy. At the beginning, it was not so easy to try to do the two jobs together. So now they merge together in the right way. So yeah, pretty happy about it.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
Yeah,
it's great to hear. But what I also would like to hear is, what was your musical upbringing like as a child? What was the soundtrack to your childhood? What did your parents listen to? How did they influence you to become who you are today?
Yeah, good question. Well, one of the first one was the Beatles. My dad used to work in England in the mid 60s. So he was a waiter in the restaurants when he was like younger, and he sent the original 45 or LP, the Beatles LP, to his sister in Italy. So I have all the original LPs, like back from the day. Nice. From that day. So yeah, it's really cool. And when I was like a little child in my house, there was like vinyl and yeah, Beatles stuff and all 60 vibe things, and also Italian 60s music that I really enjoy today. And then Queen were one of my biggest influence. Later on, I was quite obsessed with them, and so yeah, and then well, the metal came, and so really everything from extreme metal to progressive metal and the hard rock and everything related about that. And yeah, and then I rediscovered the Beatles actually when I was older, and I really enjoy it, like also from a technical point of view. So I obsessed with that, and then because of my job, I really listen to everything. It's my job just to listen to everything and just decide what it's right for an environment and what it's not. So that's the job. So I really enjoy listening to any kind of music, from electronic music to classical music to heavy metal music to pop music too. So yeah, I really enjoy everything. Yeah.
It's great to have a broad taste.
Yeah.
But at some point you have discovered this band, Big Train.
Yeah.
And now you're the singer of it.
Yep.
but you were a fan before you became the singer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And that's something I find very very cool.
Yeah.
But how did you first discover their music?
Well, I was, of course, a progressive rock and progressive fan. Um, but I really remember when I first uh, heard properly Baby Train. I was in Japan with PFM, and I just saw, I think was in a magazine or something. It was the cover of Grimspound, of one of their albums, and really attracted me. Like, I really love the cover. You know that we buy albums by the cover. Well, now there is Spotify. There's not. But back in the days, of course, when you bought like a CD or something, sometimes you buy it just for the nice cover. That just there is something clicking, and said, well, then maybe the music is shit. But sometimes it happened. But so I really enjoyed that, and so I started to dig into the story of Big Beat Train, and yeah, so I was really a fan, and when I remember when David Longdon passed, I remember vividly the moment they shared the news and said, "What? What's going on? What happened?" So, of course, yeah, I was a fan. I really follow their career through the recent years, of course, but then I dig to the older stuff, and
Yeah, the stuff even before
I'm
David.
I dig in much more. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as I said before, this interview is mostly to introduce our readers to the music of Big Big Train.
Yep.
So, coming from someone who is both a fan and a new singer,
Yeah.
how will you describe the music of Big Big Train?
Well, of course, the label is progressive rock music, right? So whatever it is, I don't think I have a real explanation of what. Yeah. Well, there's something really particular about it, but DB Train music, it's really song related. So they have songs. They really write songs. There is the verses. There is the chorus, the big choruses that explode. So I always think about some of my friends that they are not listening to progressive music. When I introduce them to Big Train music, and I don't know, just play something like I don't know, Hedgerow or the Florentine or that kind of songs, they really love them. They really enjoy the music because it's like it's like a universal kind of music. There's no and maybe someone said to me like, "Oh, I don't like it," but they can understand it. So it's a really broad, as we talk about it, like it's really broad sound. Of course there is the odd times signatures, and of course there is, but they feel natural inside the music and inside the songs.
Okay.
Oh, I have to power my computer because it's turned off.
Oh,
yeah
we don't want that to happen.
Yeah. Okay.
And over the years, the band has built an impressive catalog of albums.
Yeah.
Some even greater than others. And if you had to choose some highlights, be it albums, be it songs, for new listeners to check out, what would you say are the essential big trains? To me, what are the big train essentials?
Well, if I have to choose for someone who has never listened to Big Train, I would choose some songs like Live, that I think it's really a direct song that you can really feel in it. And of course I have to choose East Coast Racer, that it's the long one, and maybe the more, I don't know, the most famous one, I don't know, the most loved one. And then maybe the Florentine, that has like the it has like a folklore, folk, acoustic folk thing inside. So yeah, maybe these three are one of my favorites, but also songs that everybody can just enjoy.
Those are some good picks indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you already briefly touched upon it a few questions back, but well, former lead vocalist David Longdon sadly passed away last year. What went through you when you heard the news?
Well, I was listening to some of the songs in that period, so that was on my playlists, my song playlist at the time. So it was really strange to just hear about it. And yeah, and then when I had the call or the message or the email, maybe it was not a call. Gregory Spoten, the bass player and mastermind behind Big Train, just said me. It was really weird because he wrote me on Facebook, and I'm not a really social media guy, so I didn't see that. So just a couple of days later, he wrote me an email, said, "Well, I wrote you on Facebook, but you didn't reply." Oops. And he said, I'm Greg from a band called Big Train. Have you ever heard of it? I just jumped on my chair. I was, yeah, of course, I know who you are. And then he said, yeah, I think you heard about David passing. So, and of course I heard about it, and I was really shocked and said, I'm so sorry about it. And he said, like, at this point we want to continue, and we want to keep going with the band, because he wanted to, and we want to, so we are just doing some auditions. So, and he just asked me, from like a really polite British guy, he said, like, if I had time to do the audition, not if I want to do it, was if you had time to do the auditions, do you want to do it? Yes, of course. And I said yes, of course.
Yeah. Why should you say no?
Yeah.
But it must be a pretty daunting task to follow in the footsteps of the late David Longdon. How did you prepare for the part?
Well, for when it was the audition part, it was really fast, because they gave me 3 songs from the back catalog, and they told me like just sing on 2 songs, and if you can do a video of 1 song would be good, just to see you performing. And in 24 hours I sent all the 3 songs and the videos. So I just wanted to do it quickly and do it really fast. well, thanks to my wife that it's here actually. Yeah, because she said, don't edit anything, just send the stuff. Just do it quickly, like really quick. They want just to hear you sing. They don't care about you tuning stuff or editing parts or doing whatever. So I did that, and I did also all the background vocals. So I just did it like from scratch. So that went well, and then I sang to two new songs, and one is Last 11, that is the new single that just came out. And yeah, so I sort of knew the songs, just I just heard it and just enjoyed, but I didn't study it, of course. So I really got into it and just listening the songs like on loop for like half of the day, and just recorded everything on the other half of the day till midnight, and then just sent the recordings. So this is what about, yeah, it was the auditions.
Okay, and now here you are, the new singer of the band.
Yeah.
And well, I think it's been half a year ago since you were announced. Maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, less.
Less.
Yeah. It was in March, I think.
Yeah, indeed, less than a half a year ago.
Yeah, it was March. Yeah.
But yeah, I think you probably I've gotten to know the guys a little bit better. How are they treating you?
Oh, yeah. Well, we met actually just once.
Oh.
Yeah, in person.
Yeah.
In person. Then, of course, we were chatting all every day, just about, of course, the set list and who is gonna play what, and there was a lot of thing to discuss, of course. They were really welcoming and really nice guys, and everybody was, well, because of course for the three main guys, of course, Greg and Ricard and Nick Di Virgilio, of course it was a tough thing to do, just to met another guy that is gonna sing on the songs that David was singing. It's a strange situation, of course.
Yeah,
because he it was really strange, but they were so supportive and so welcoming and really great guys, and they gave me all the support I needed, lyrically, and just explaining me all the process behind the songs and how we will do it and how the things working and everything. And from the other side, Claire and Dave, that is the guitar player and the violin player, of course they are, oh, my cat. And yeah, and it's something new for them too, so I'm not alone. Just playing for the first time for Big Train, because they never played live. So it's a new thing, and of course there Carly couldn't be on this leg of the tour, so there's the dim gray keyboards and vocalist Oscar is join us to play. So it's another new guy. So so it will be really fun to just meet everyone and just enjoy and play together.
Yeah, but well, with you about to embark on a small tour, it seems like a weird thing you only met in person once.
Yeah, I never met Oscar. Actually, just zooming.
I'm excited to see how that plays out.
Yeah. Oh, we'll play. Yeah, will be great. Yeah. Yeah.
But do you did you also have any influence on the way Last 11 was recorded?
Well, yes, because the demo that I did for the audition was just a demo played by Greg.
Yeah.
He played just it was like guitar, bass, and a little bit of keyboards, and just he sang just a guideline, just a simple guideline that it's the main vocal line, and Nick DiVirgilio played the drums on it. Just I think the day before that I actually had the song, so it was really fresh. Just they sent it to me, and I sang the main melody thing, but then I did all the vocal arrangements on it. So just the back and forth vocals and all the harmonies and everything you can listen to the song that came out some days ago. So yes, I did everything about the vocals stuff, and it was great because there is a version with me singing everything, of course. And initially we were thinking about, well, we can release that. It's easier to do it. Just we got it. But then I said, well, it's better maybe if everybody's singing. So I just recorded the single lines and just sent them to the guys. So everybody sang their lines, their melody, and then Rob Aubrey, that is our mix engineer, just mix it beautifully. And but that's just a yeah, it's work in progress version, because it's everyone just recorded at home, just sang the vocals, and we never rehearsed the thing. So but it sounds great. So yeah, we're really excited and really happy about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
so cool.
I can imagine that. It's a great song, but it's also
thanks.
kind of a departure from the previous sound of the band.
Yeah.
Is it a deliberate thing?
Ooh, well, I don't think so. I think I can actually hear, of course, the big train sound, because it's Greg writing the song, like the basic song. He's an amazing songwriter, and then everybody is putting like a little bit of things, because Claire played the violin lines that are beautiful, and Ricard recorded the guitars. Just because if you hear it, I had it in my ears without the guitar. So when I heard it with the guitar, I said, "Way, okay." So now it's sounding right. There was something missing. Oh, the guitars, of course. And so that was great. And also Oscar, the Dean Gray keyboards and vocalist, played the replayed the keyboards and played the Moog solo on it. And it was a great thing, because Greg played just a simple solo, just to get the idea of what is going on in that section of the song, and Oscar just took the pieces of Greg's solo and just do it a little bit more elaborate, and a little bit more like more fast stuff, and but with a beautiful sound. And yeah, so everybody just put their own stamp on it. So of course my voice, it's really different from David's voice. So that, I think, it's just stand like the different thing.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy about this song, because it started just with me and Nick singing together. So it's not just me in your face. Well, this is the new singer. Bam! No, I'm just singing with Nick, and then I'm in your face on the chorus. So
it's like ease it in a bit.
It's easier to the listener just to be a little bit like it's easier to just adjust on the new sound. All right. so I'm really happy about it, really happy how it turned out.
Yeah, you should be. Like I said, it's a great song.
Thanks.
I'm very excited to hear what's more.
Yeah.
And I think we will very soon, as you're busy preparing a new album.
Yeah.
But before that, you are about to embark on a small tour, on which you also will visit Netherlands for the first time. Very excited. But I think I've already said it like 3 times this interview, sorry. But, well, it's no rocket science that we get to be treated a lot on songs from David's era. And I can imagine it will sound quite a bit different because you have quite a different voice. Will you try to channel David during those songs, or are you allowed to interpret it in your own kind of way?
Well, first of all, big train is from the first time in Netherlands, but I played Zoetermeer twice in PFM. So I really love that place, and the 2 times I went there, it was great, was packed, and the kitchen was great.
Yeah.
Fresh food was great. Yeah, I have great memories about it. About the songs, well, the set list, I don't give too much, but there is some of the latest songs. Of course, it's a mix. The latest songs, of course the classic the classics, like of course the most known songs, and also something from the pre-David era. So and we will play Last 11. So this is, we will do it. We will play it. So I already recorded just as a demo. I recorded all the songs that we are going to play with my voice. So everybody in the band feel my interpretation to the songs, and also can give me some critics or something to just do it better and improve my my style, of course. Well, my voice, of course, it's really different from David. So I, like, in the audition process, I really sang perfectly what David sang. So I was just aligned to that melody line and that kind of style. But when I had like the freedom to, because they gave me the freedom to do whatever I want with that, just to be able to interpret the songs on my way. I just try to play a tribute to David, but just imagine the songs in another way. And as I said, in the set list, there is some songs that were from the pre-David's era. So I think he had also to learn some songs that wasn't written for him. So he had just to reinterpret or reimagine the songs his own way. So I tried to do the same thing, and I did a really deep process with Greg about the lyrics, because it's a British band, and they are talking about British folklore and British stuff. So it's not my culture. I used to live in London for a couple of years, so I know a little bit of the UK culture, but of course it's not mine. So Greg explained really deeply what's behind the songs and what's each little thing means. So I can just relate it to that and just find maybe something on my culture and my story and my life that just have the same thing, just connect to maybe what was in David's life, or in David's story, or David's I don't know, mind. So I try to connect these points to be able to express myself with another person words, and not be in a cover band, because that's the dangerous part. Not became a cover band of Big Big Train. It's Big Big Train. It's new Big Big Train.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm without a doubt that will work out fine. I mean, yeah, we've heard it in Last 11, and
yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm also running out of my questions.
Cool.
I think I have 2 left.
Yeah.
And yeah, Big Big Train is also renowned for having a tightly bonded community of fans known as the Passengers. And I'd like to know what your relation was to the Passengers before joining the band, and how the Passengers have received you as their new singer.
Well, before joining the band, I had no idea about it. I really had no idea. I knew the band, but as I know all the all the progressive rock bands in that category, but I was not a deep a deep fan like the Passengers are. The day they announced my name, they of course told me, like, well, there is a big community that are fans, but it's more than a fan. I think it's really they are really a big community of people just enjoying that music, but enjoying everything related to the music and everything related to that kind of things. And I immediately joined the Facebook group of the Big Big Train group of the Passengers, and they the day they announced my name, I was really scared, as the band were scared, because of course it was like a jump in a void. It was just what happened. We didn't know what expect. So, and strangely enough, everybody was so supportive. Everybody was, and a lot of PFM fans became Big Big Train fans, because maybe they just follow that and knew, well, the guy is joining another band, so let's see what's happening there. And as I said before, I'm not a big social media guy, but I'm honest, I really enjoy the Passenger things. They are really cool, and they are just nice people, just talking about stuff, and I really enjoy just sometimes write little thing here and there, and everybody is really welcoming, and from day one they're really with me in this period, and they really enjoy Last 11. They enjoy the little thing that I wrote. So yeah, so just to know, just because they of course they don't know me at all, so just to present myself. And they're a really cool guy, and they are really die-hard fans. They are like, I don't know, I really joke about it, like Manowar fans. You know Manowar?
Yeah.
You know the metal band? They are like the people, the Manowar fans, they are listening only to Manowar. There's no other music. They are really, really hardcore fans. So the Passengers, in a more a British way, they are really diehard fans. They are really, really cool. And also the sad thing about the tour that got postponed, of course, we were really, really sad about it, and also scared for the reaction of the fans, because of course they invest money to go to the concert, of course. And in this world and this time, it's really just money, put it there and just freezing the money. But you don't know what expect. So, and everybody just understood what's behind, because of course the fans and the normal people that is not involved in the music business, they have no idea what's behind the tour. There is a lot of expenses, and you never gain money. It's just to go there, and you do it just for the fans, because there's no money there. It's sad, but you have to go there, of course, because you enjoy to play for your people and play for the new people, and just play with your bandmates. But it's a hard job to do, and just starting that journey, the live tour. Behind there is a massive work, massive amount of money to spend, and to move. We are 13 people, just the musicians, to move. Just if you think about just the movement of this kind of, if you think it's 20 people to move and pay for 20 people to leave for 20 days, that's a lot of money. So if, like, what happened if one of the biggest show that is on the tour just get postponed, or just you skip that, it's a loss of money that a band that we are not Dream Theater, or, well, they have also they are bigger problems, of course. But bigger the band, bigger the problems, of course. But the band like Big Train, it's really a loss of money. There is too much to live with, so it's better to freeze the thing. We will do it next year with maybe a bigger tour, a longer tour. Then we can do a lot of things. We will have new material. We will have, and the people, of course, will know more about the band, because in at the Zoetermeer, we will video record the gigs. So there will be, well, it will be our third show, so finger crossed. But I think we will have some material to show the people what's the Big Train experience live. So we can of course sell our music and our show more to do more gigs next year.
Well, with that said, I think my questions are really starting to dry up. But it sounds
sorry,
like
I'm talking too much. Sorry.
Oh no, it's all right.
Okay.
Better talk too much than too little.
Nothing.
But it sounds like the band, is heading towards a bright future, and I think you are a right fit for the band. I'm very excited to see you guys in Zoetermeer, and I also think this isn't the last time we've heard from you.
Yeah, I hope so.
But before we really conclude this conversation, I have one question, and it's kind of like the obligatory: is there something you like to tell to our readers that hasn't been said before?
Well, we can say that Big Big Train music, it's from a fan point of view, it's really beautiful, and have the privilege to sing this song. It's a great opportunity for me, and a great privilege, of course. And if you already grab a ticket for for our show, or for our next future shows that will be next year, you have to, because it's, as we said, it's not an elitary music. It's not just for small people. It's for everyone enjoying music, enjoying good vibrations and emotions. And these 3 shows that we are going to do, it will be really tough for us, and for the fans, for the passengers, and for who is not a passenger, I think. And really emotional, because they will be the first 3 shows without David London. And on the other side, the first 3 shows with this guy. So it will be, there will be some emotional moments, I'm sure about it, but good emotions, so happy emotions, I think. Bittersweet, but good emotions. So yeah, just listen to Baby Train.